Hey, what's up you guys? It's your girl Sarah here and welcome back to the chateau for another video. And y'all know, as I always say, this is a special one, but it's special for real, for real. Y'all can tell by the title that it is a special one, but before we actually get into the video, you already know even the special ones, we have to get our work done, right? If you are new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. If you like a channel that's filled with fashion, fabulosity, family, food, all of our favorite F words, sprinkled with a little bit of luxe, then this is the channel for you. This is the channel and tribe for you. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button. For all of my day ones, thank you so much for coming back and supporting another video. And if you are a day one, then you definitely know how special this one is. Let's go ahead and get into it. As you guys can tell by the title, this is the very beginning or the kickoff to what I like to call the 22 Days of Luxe. For the newbies, I'm gonna go ahead and explain what that is, and we're gonna do things a little bit different this year, so I need to explain anyway, even if you've been here for a little while. So just sit back. Hopefully you don't have a glass of wine, maybe mimosa, because it's like early in the morning, and let's just have a really quick chit chat. So for my newbies, I'm gonna explain what the 22 Days of Luxe is. I actually have a video that goes into great detail of why and the details behind that, but I'm just gonna explain the gist of it. The 22 Days of Luxe is 22 straight days out of the month of November, because I've chosen the month of November. It could have been any time during the year, but November was just the month of choice. That I, for a straight 22 days, I sprinkle my life with luxe. Now, I like to sprinkle my life with luxe in many different forms and fashion. And if you've never ever heard that term, that's a term that's specifically reserved for her Antidote. So if you hear somewhere else, they taking our words, y'all. They taking our words, okay? Anyway, sprinkling my life with luxe is like just adding a little bit of zhuzh and pizzazz, like luxe zhuzh and pizzazz to everyday activities, whether it be taking out the trash or doing my hair, or you know, the utensils that I eat off of. If I can get those things sprinkled with a little bit of luxe, whether it be by a designer, something that I think is super duper fabulous, just regular everyday things that I make extra special. And again, whether that be by purchasing that item from a designer, like a large designer brand, or it just being something super duper fabulous. I don't have the item here with me, but I wanted to give you guys an example, and I'm just gonna pop in a picture right here. I hope you guys love the little backdrop. This is just a little piece. You can get a whole lot of it as the days go on. But anyway, my friend Pam, she went to Denmark for a vacation, and she bought me back what I like to call the simplest, humblest sprinkle of luxe. She doesn't even know I'm gonna tell you guys about this. But while she was there, she bought me back a few things, but one of the items she bought me back, I just love it so much, I haven't even used it. Now, I'm a pencil girl. I like to write in pencil just so I can erase if I need to, okay? Well, she knew that, and while she was there, she bought me a pencil that she saw that had Denmark on it, but also in place of an eraser, it had a crown. Now again, I'm gonna pop in a picture so you guys can see it, but to me, that's a regular everyday tool, the pencil, sprinkled with a little bit of luxe, a crown. And I love crowns, are my jam, okay? Love crowns, and you guys are gonna see that on day 22, but I ain't gonna give too much away. Crowns are my Shazam. Remember I said that. So anyway, that's what I like to do. I like to sprinkle everyday activities with luxe, and you'll see that every single day, because this year, instead of doing one long video, I mean last year the video was like 2 hours, so I had to get through what I got for 22 days. This year I'm actually going to release a video. I'm going to do something like what the girls out there, what the YouTubers out there do. I think they call it Vlogmas. They do it around Christmas time, and they'll start on the 1st of December and end on the 25th of December or 24th of December. I don't know exactly how it works, but basically they call it Vlogmas, and they release a vlog every single day for that 25 days. We're just gonna go with 25 days. For me, I'm gonna do something similar, but this is not for Christmas. It's not for anything in particular besides the fact that I decided to treat myself. 22 is my favorite number, so 22 days it is, and I'm super duper excited. I have been collecting these items all year long. So just for those who are like, how do you manage to do all these things? It is not a 1 day, 2 day, 3 day shopping trip. Throughout the year, as I stumble upon things that I think I'd like to sprinkle into my life as a bit of humble luxe, as a bit of not so humble luxe, I will purchase and set aside, or I will make a list and order and set aside. So some of these things I haven't seen in months. I haven't seen since January, but which is why I'm so excited, because I'm excited to just like get these things and use them in this next chapter. Okay. So anyway, hopefully I covered everything. One of the things you guys probably will note too, like the backdrop, normally I will record this in my room, but I don't want to record it in my room because I'm going to be recording every single day. In the morning, probably before I go to work, but it could be after work. It just all depends, you guys. Depends on how the schedule goes. But every single day, I will be releasing the video for the day at 9:22 a.m. Just like what you guys saw today. 9:22 a.m. and don't ask me why, that's just my jam. 9:22. Actually, no, you can ask me why. I was born at 9:22 a.m. so that's why I just go with that time. It just seems like the perfect timing, you know. Yes, I'm that kind of girl. But anyway, another thing that you guys will see, which you haven't seen before, like I said, this is a little different than previous years. Another thing you'll see is there's a little bit of a color theme throughout. Now, you guys know, if you watch previous 22 Days of Luxe, and if you haven't, I would definitely encourage you to, like, just play it while you at work, or play it while you on a treadmill, or whatever, just so that you can get the gist of what this is that you're about to experience for the next 22 days. But one of the things I like to do is choose a color for every single year, and that year I just kind of key in on or focus on that color. It's not very prevalent to you guys though. I realized that, like, dang, last year was purple. How many times did you see me wear purple? I actually wore it quite a few times. I actually have a purple gown on the way for an event that we're gonna go to later on this year. So purple definitely has been prevalent, but I haven't shared it with you all that much. And you guys know your girl is out here trying to live life with intention, like for real, and visible intention. Not doing it so that you see it, but living it with intention to where you can't unsee it. Okay? So because I'm trying to do things with intention in general in life, I want to make sure that I include the color that I choose with intention. Now, the color doesn't mean anything. It doesn't mean anything at all. It's just the color that I was feeling that year, you know, and it's something that helps me, like, kind of, you know, dig into the depths of my closet, because to be perfectly honest with you, there are some things that I'll end up not wearing if I don't have a color that I want to key in on for the year, for the season, for whatever reason, and the clothing will just sit there. So that's kind of, you know, the vibe for that, and it kind of gives me direction too when it comes to the 22 Days of Luxe. Otherwise, I'd be out there all willy-nilly just buying any old thing, you know. But when I give myself a goal and what that intention looks like, it just makes it so much easier to collect the items for day 1 through 22. Now, I feel like I done enough talking, okay? I've done way more than enough talking, and the daily videos are not gonna go like this. I mean, it's day 1, so of course we had to talk about it and to let you guys know how this is gonna flow. But the daily videos are just gonna jump right on into what the items are, why the item, and all of the things that I want to share with you specific to that item. As you guys saw today, this video was released at 9:22 a.m. and that'll be the consistent all the way up until the 22nd of November. Now, just know I'm gonna look different every single day. I don't even know what that looks like, and the reason is because I'm gonna be recording it every single day and then posting it every single day. So don't be judging me, because I might come down here in my pajamas, y'all, and come and open up my gift and share it with you all. I'm just saying. I'm actually super excited and really wish I could open them all today. But I'm gonna do this with intention. Okay, that's enough talking. Let's go ahead and get into day 1's gift.
22 days of Luxe. 22 days of Luxe. 22 days of Luxe. 22 days of Luxe.
Now, as you guys saw, for day one, I got myself 3 dozen roses. And that's the regular part of the sprinkle with luxe, right? Roses in themselves are a sprinkle of luxe on life. And that's something that I try to do for myself weekly. When I go to the grocery store weekly, I pick up some roses or whatever flower I choose, whatever color I choose, and I bring them here in the chateau. The second part of the gift was the extra special part of it. For so long, I have been wanting to try Ikebana. Ikebana is a Japanese way of arranging flowers. I've been wanting to try it for so long, but I am not really much of an online shopper, and that's the only place I could figure out that I could get the tools. But I don't have any limitations for myself when it comes to the 22 Days of Luxe. So I went online and found the tools at some Japanese online Ikebana place and ordered it for myself. And I am super duper excited for us to pull these flowers together. Now, I've been looking online for, just some examples of what I might want to do with my 3 dozen roses. I don't think I'll be able to use all of them for this particular arrangement because I only bought 1 frog. Now this, I actually have it here with me. The little kit that I bought came with 2 items. The scissors, you guys saw those, and I thought that those were nice and pretty, but they're actual Ikebana scissors. Who knew such a thing existed? And then this is the flower frog. It's weighted, so it's pretty darn heavy, like pretty heavy. And it's actually very spiky there too, so you could hurt yourself. Be careful if you do get one. But essentially, in order to do Ikebana, you use this flower frog. I'm gonna show you all, but I just wanna tell you, as I know you're probably like, what the heck was that? I bought this vessel from Michael's to go along with this gift, and the flower frog will go into the center, and then I will stick the stems onto each one of the spikes. It's quite a few spikes there, so I should be able to fit quite a few flowers, but we're gonna see. I might end up having to get a larger one or more so that I could have 2, but this is our first rodeo. So let's go ahead and pull these flowers together, and then as soon as we finish, of course, admire the great work we've done, because we're already naming it great work, and then pull out the gift for day 2 so that we can have it sitting right here waiting for us for tomorrow.
Every day's a gift, every gift's my crown. Counting up to 22, I'm never slowing down. 22 days of luxe, baby, turn it up. From my heels to my back, it's never enough. Every day's my birthday, every day's my shine.
All done, you guys. Now, I messed up in a few ways, but it's okay. It's still beautiful, gorgeous, and just so nice either way. Obviously, it's gonna take some time to get used to it. I actually really like the process. It's so much more detailed than just throwing some flowers in a vase, but actually it's so much more rewarding too. Now, where I messed up is I did do 3 dozen roses all on 1 frog, which Ikebana generally is very light and very few, but I didn't want to separate them. I wanted to have them all together. So I was a bit over ambitious, but it's still beautiful nonetheless. As we do this more on the channel, as we do this more together, then I think that it'll be a lot better. Again, I think it's beautiful, I think it's gorgeous, but it's actually a little too heavy for the flower frog that I have. I should have had a much larger one so that I could distribute the weight across the frog, but right now I have it kind of resting on the vessel that I have here, and it's supposed to be in the center. Either way, you live and you learn, and you get better as time goes on. Definitely something that I will be practicing all throughout the next chapter until I get something else on the next 22 Days of Luxe that's gonna have me completely stumped. Either way, thank you guys so much for hanging in here and watching me try to, through trial and error, pull it together, because I did almost lose the whole thing a couple of times, but it worked out, and I think it's absolutely gorgeous. I like to give myself flowers on a regular basis because one thing that has been hard for me over the years, but isn't hard for me anymore, is actually giving myself flowers. Not physical flowers, because that's easy. That's an easy activity. While I'm in the grocery store, you know, bread, fruits and vegetables, flowers, wine, register, right? You know, you can do that like clockwork. But this right here, I wanted to start off the 22 days of Luxe because this right here is a reminder to me to actually give myself flowers. I've experienced a lot in my lifetime. I have done a lot. I've had a lot of bad experiences, good experiences, but at the end of the day, when I look at how resilient I've been, I deserve the flowers that only I can give myself, because there are some things that I've experienced that I've never even told anyone about that, you know, could cause them to give me flowers, right? I just wanted to give myself that constant reminder that I deserve the flowers from myself, because it's so easy to take the attention off of yourself and give flowers to others. But we actually deserve flowers our own self for all of the silent trials that we may have, you know, gone through, and just life experiences, making it this far, you know? And that to me is what chapter changes are about, aka birthdays. Birthdays are not necessarily, for me, about you being born, right? I know that that's the premise of it all, but for me, it's so much more than that, because I didn't do anything to be born. That was all on my mama and my daddy, okay? But for me, it is an opportunity to reflect on the past 12 months in my life and just see, you know, where I did well, where I could do better, where I could improve, and give myself flowers for all of the areas that I've done well. And ta-da! Here are the flowers that I am intentionally giving myself. I definitely think you should do something similar for you. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to do or learn the art of Incubana, or at least try it myself, right? Through trial and error, because that's where you put a lot of intention into pulling that flower arrangement together. It's not just the snip, snip, cut, cut, and drop it into a vase. So I wanted to take the time to do something super duper nice for myself, and something that I could appreciate for a week or two. I even heard flowers last longer when you put them together this way, because they're not just like sitting in the water. They slowly slurp it up in their stem, and they last a little bit longer. So we're gonna see if it at least lasts 22 days. Anyway, you guys, thank you guys so much for hanging in here with me. This video should not have been long at all. I'm gonna see you guys tomorrow. I already pulled what we're gonna unbox tomorrow. It's actually an item that I have not opened at all, nice and sealed from the manufacturer. So we're gonna see what's in here together tomorrow, and hopefully it's something y'all know. I know what it is, but you're gonna see it's something that's definitely gonna build on this 22 days of Luxe experience. Oh y'all, it's some good stuff here. I can't wait to see y'all tomorrow morning at 9:22 a.m. Don't forget to give me a big old thumbs up if you want to see more from me, and subscribe if you aren't already subscribed, okay? And I'm gonna see y'all tomorrow morning.
It's all about the antidote.